Hi Pisces, welcome back to Infinite Insights Tarot. This is a reading for you for August 2026. It is going to be a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It's just not your reading. Also keep in mind you can flip the roles if you need to. Let's jump right into it and see what's going on with you, Pisces, and your person. Let's get information on their thoughts, feelings, intentions, whatever it is. Okay. You have success and growth. Okay. Listen and lead. I feel like someone is pretty stubborn, and they tend to push your opinions to the side. And I don't know if they mean to do that. I just feel like this person feels like the leader. They feel like the one that needs to set the pace, whatever, of this relationship, make major decisions. I just feel like they're not really hearing you. And maybe you've kind of learned to shut your own voice, your inner voice that's kind of guiding you. You've kind of been used to shutting that out, and I feel like you're starting to develop that again. You're starting to listen to that voice again, which is a good thing. I don't know. I don't feel like this is a very, it's not super negative. I just feel like that's the way, maybe you were with this person for a long time and that's just the way things developed, or maybe that's how you grew up and that's how that played out for you. And maybe this person's going to help you out of that. Let's see. But it just looks like you, for some reason, this is a leader that you're dealing with. Someone that's they just feel very masculine, authoritative, whatever. And you might have been someone that growing up had to quiet your own inner voice or your intuition or whatever. Let's just keep going. See what else comes up. Okay, let's get cards for your side first, Pisces. You have Queen of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star card. Okay, it's turning out very good for you. Things are going to work out in your favor. It's like things falling into place, wishes coming true, goals coming true, whatever. Let's see what's coming up for your person side. Could be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you. Page of Wands, Chariot, Eight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. I don't know. This person comes off a little bit immature in where they are in life right now when it comes to a relationship. I do feel like it's possible this person is a little stubborn. They feel very, I don't want to say arrogant, but someone that thinks they're right, always right, thinks they know the best answer, the best move. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if they actually do, but that's how they come off. But I feel like underneath that, they are a little bit immature. Let's get to clarity. What's going on with the Two of Swords? Tower, Six of Pentacles, King of Swords. I feel like you were, in your recent past, you're going through a tower. You went through a tower moment where things were becoming very clear to you. You were feeling very stuck, held back. I feel like you blindly gave to this person, gave to this connection, but you weren't happy. You weren't emotionally fulfilled. But you still kept trying, even though you felt stuck. And I feel like all of that was starting to be very real for you, and you're reaching a point where you had to break out of that. It wasn't serving you. It wasn't good for you. You were dimming your own intuition, your own voice. And I feel like you had to make a decision. But that decision was going to, it's kind of like going to flip your whole life. It's like a very big decision. And decision in this relationship, it seems like. You had to choose to break free. Or somehow that you did break free. Like that's something that had to happen, whether you consciously chose to or universe kind of like took you there and just like led you to that breaking point, or led you to that point where you had to choose yourself and stop trying to balance this connect. It's like you were the one that was putting in the effort to make this work, but you could barely give to yourself. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's go to the Chariot. The Empress, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person was really hurt with the way things played out between the two of you, and the way that you pretty much decided to like just tear it down. Like you just decided that this was not working. You're going through a breakdown, whatever, I don't know. And this person was really hurt by the way things happened between the two of you. They really wanted to hold on to you. It's kind of like really, really, I don't want to say, possessive. That's the word. They're very possessive. And they wanted to keep things moving and going forward with you. But I just feel like this person was so like stubborn. I feel like they weren't really giving you room to be yourself. And it was going on for so long that you just reached this point where you just couldn't do that anymore. And I just feel like this person, they were being selfish. They were, and they didn't consider you. And then when all this happened, all of a sudden they feel blindsided. They feel like you didn't need to do that, or it didn't need to end like that. This person didn't expect things to play out the way that they did. They did not expect for you to break this relationship. Not break it, but end this relationship. What's going on with the Queen of Pentacles? I just feel like you were neglected, you were ignored, you had so much pressure on you, feeling like you had to be the rock for this person and keep things stable for this person. You reached a point where you were just like not happy, and you had to choose yourself. And I feel like you started to ignore this person. You could have even blocked this person or stopped reaching out to them, stopped answering, whatever. Part of you is kind of like, maybe eventually you'll reconcile with this person, but right now you're just not happy. You just don't want to talk to them. You just don't want to talk to them. I don't know. You're more stable and at peace when you're not dealing with them and their needs or whatever. That's where you're at. And I feel like this is like the universe, spirit, whatever, guiding you to realize that, and guiding you to open back up and get back in touch with yourself and your intuition and what you need. What's going on with the Eight of Wands? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius for some of you. Oh, Eight of Wands again. This person is just, they're going to say what they need to say. They're going to say that they see your perspective. They understand what you're going through, what you were going through. Like, they're pretty much trying to say that they want to be with you. They want to stay in a relationship with you. They want to marry you, blah, 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 if you're not already married. And they're willing to wait. But I feel like you need real change and consideration from this person. And I don't know if in the long term they're really going to be able to do that, but they want to. And I feel like they believe they will. They believe that they will be able to give you what you need and treat you how you want to be treated. Like, I just feel like this person was emotionally not seeing you and not valuing you. And that's the problem. But they're going to tell you that they're really reflecting on what happened, what you need. They might, if you're not in a relationship or if you're not married to this person, I feel like this person might even like try to get you back by giving you a proposal, or giving you, like, telling you that I actually really wanted to be with you forever. I actually do want to be in a serious commitment with you. I actually do want to marry you, whatever. And that's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit calculated. I feel like they're saying it because they know you want to hear it. I feel like they do believe that, though. Like, they believe that they need to get you back. They believe that you're the one for them. Just don't believe that this person is gonna change. Let's just keep going. What's going with the Star card? Some of you could have found out that this person was doing things or speaking to someone else behind your back, and that would have been the Tower moment that made you really realize that you were not being valued, and you're just putting up with things, and you're putting so much effort into this connection when they're not doing the same for you. Oh. Honestly, this is going to be a blessing in disguise, because I do feel like you've been heartbroken by this person. You might even get more information. There might be other people coming to tell you certain things. I don't feel like this person was treating you good. In some way, they were being deceitful. They were being selfish, putting you, to the side. You weren't a priority. And I feel like this is a blessing in disguise for you in the long run, because you are gonna thrive. You're gonna thrive from this heartbreak. You're gonna learn to trust your intuition. You're gonna get more involved in spirituality. You're gonna open up to different things in life that you've always wanted to, try or do or whatever. It's gonna lead you towards everything you've actually ever wanted. This separation, this heartbreak. It's not gonna feel like it right away, because you're going to have to take the time to deal with whatever happened and whatever betrayal or deception this person put you through. But it's for the best. What's going on with the 10 of Cups? Sorry, the 7 of Cups. What's going on with the 7 of Cups? This person is going to be so confused when this happens, when you choose to not go back to this person, when you choose to love yourself over this person, when you choose to go towards your dreams and fulfilling other things that you put to the side to be with this person, and put all your effort towards this person. They're going to be shocked. They're going to be confused. I feel like this person is going to start off by acting like it doesn't faze them. They're not even going to tell you much. I don't even see much action, to be honest, right away. I just feel like this person they're going to be affected. I feel like their pride is going to be hit with this one when they realize that you can and will choose yourself. I just feel like this person's going to learn. They're going to learn. And it's going to be a spiritual awakening for them as well, a spiritual lesson for them as well. And it's just like part of them thinks that you're going to come back. All they have to do is wait. But they're not realizing yet that you are walking away. You're choosing to love yourself. You're leaving them behind. Blah. And it's going to be the best thing for you. What's going on with the Queen? Oh, what's going on with the Queen of Cups? Oh, man. You're going to have so much more fun. And I do feel like this person is going to try to reconcile with you and heal things, but that's just going to give you more anxiety and stress. So, it's like the thought of that actually gives you anxiety. You might feel like maybe you should, because this is someone that you've had history with, or this is someone that you are attracted to in a certain way. So you might think about, reconciling with this person. But I just feel like whenever you really get close to that, it's just, I don't know, it's just not making you happy. It's giving you stress. I feel like you're going to find someone new, and it's going to feel happy. You might meet them at a party or in a social gathering or through friends. You might come off a little bit distant at first because, again, you've been through so much and you don't want to put yourself in the same situation as you did last time, because you've invested so much into that person, and it's because of the way you love. You're very open, you're very loving, nurturing, you want to love and you want to be trusting and trusted. You want a relationship where you can freely love and feel safe to do so. And I feel like you have this thing where you're learning, well, you're going to feel like you shouldn't open up as quickly. You don't want to be as vulnerable right away. But I feel like there's new love coming your way. And you might already know this person through a friend, but you never dated them. I just feel like this is someone that you're going to meet or be introduced to through other people or at a party or something like that. And that relationship is, you're going to have stress over because you just don't want to repeat the same things, but I feel like it's going to go towards a long-term commitment. It's going to make you very happy. It's like all of this is leading you to where you always really wanted to be. What's going on with the Page of Wands? Rude awakening for this person. Like I said, they're going to try to have a reconciliation with you because they do love you. They do. They do. But I just feel like this effort, this fighting for this connection, and now realizing what they needed to do all along, it's like kind of like it's a little bit too late. But I will say you do have the opportunity to be back with this person. You do have the opportunity to try again and make things work. And I already told you that you might, think about doing that again. Intuitively, you're feeling stressed with that thought because you don't want to go through the same thing or whatever. But that is going to be an option that comes your way. And I feel like this person is going to show that they are fighting for this connection. They love you. They want to make this work. But I just feel like it's immature. Like these messages, they're really not fully there, if that makes sense. Like they're not fully matured and reach that point where they're going to be able to do all this that they keep saying that they're going to do. Well, if you're wondering if this person loves you and wants to be with you, they do. They're very, they do, but it's just that this person is very conflicted. This person has like a certain mindset that it's kind of overpowering and it kind of puts you to the side. It's not that you don't love this person. I feel like you do, but I just feel like you're going to be led to something different and better, but you also do want this person to really fight for you. And I feel like they're gonna do that. I just don't know how long lasting that's gonna be. So you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get another opportunity with this person. If you choose to go with this person, then that's what you choose to do. But if you don't, I feel like there's something else that you've manifested that's better. I don't want to say better. That's what you've wanted coming your way, okay? And some might say it's better for you, but everybody's story is different. So you judge based on your story, your person, your relationship, whatever. You're going to have the option. Reconcile with this person on your terms. Maybe they'll stick to it, but I feel like it's a little bit immature energy. Like they're going to do it for a little bit and then they might fall off and go back to old patterns. But you also have the option of a new connection coming your way. So hopefully this reading resonated with you. If it did, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. If it didn't, that's okay. It's just not your reading. I'll see you in my next video.